Happen now. Hello, my name is Speedy. Welcome to NotSoSpeedRuns, and we're here with DungeonRunners. And we're joined by special guest Askren. And why are people's faces not in the right place? Did people move around? People's faces moved around. God damn it, Zoom!
No, Lindsay left and
You're the GM.
Hey, Lindsay, you're the dungeon master.
Lindsay.
All right, Lindsay is Steve now. Okay, this.
Hey, welcome to what's it called?
This has to
Game
happen.
theory.
Nothing can work ever. So I'm just gonna move people's faces
Steve,
around.
you're
It's
Ben.
fine.
Hey.
Okay, as Dungeon Master, I declare everyone dead.
I'm sorry, you're not
except for
Dungeon Master
Kaylin and Noah.
anymore.
They're gonna marry and move on with their lives.
Oh.
Mhm.
I gave you a really nice necklace, Lindsay.
I just want to point out. Speedy knows that my screen name is Askren. He did not know my real name was Lindsay until just now.
Your real name
Oh my
is
gosh.
Twinning.
Definitely.
Is it AY or EY?
I don't know.
Important distinction.
Whatever it says on
I
the
don't
screen.
know.
Whatever it says on the screen.
No, well, like your real name is it? Oh wait, you're making a joke. Never mind.
No, it's because it was it. That's what it says on the screen.
It's a joke.
It's a bad joke.
Kill him again.
Bad.
Immediately.
All right, so Ben is in place, Paul's in place, Lindsay's in place, Ren is in place, Steve's in place. Everyone is good. This is how things are meant to be now. Hello.
How do you know that though?
Welcome to DungeonRunners. Last week when we left off, we were very sad. I think we were all mourning the loss of single ladies.
Who again?
Who?
Yeah, who
He
is
was
it?
your best friend.
Oh.
I don't think so.
By the way,
I
you want to
remember.
know why I picked you up first when the dragon attacked, or when everyone was knocked down a second time?
Why is that?
Because you convinced me that you took on all those goblins by yourself.
Nice. I'm glad I was able to do that. Exploding Dice, thank you for that host. Pablo, thank you for the host. Who else hosted? Ben.
Thank you.
Everyone else who
I
hosted.
totally hosted
Hello,
you.
Fitz and Disco and Steampunker, and everyone else who's here now.
So
Welcome.
yeah, continuing onward with the summary. When last we left off, the group of adventurers known as Dungeon Runners, who don't actually have a set name in game, nor do I think they will, has
How about Dungeon Runners? I don't know.
We have never been in a dungeon.
technically you have. Either way,
Okay.
they finished clearing out the ruins of Thunder Tree and looked at taking down the dragon Venomfang who lived in the north tower of the village. However, with very, very few questions asked, they decided to
Not
take
they.
the dragon.
Just run in. Just believe the dragon.
I decided.
Not me.
Go straight
No.
inside the lair
Never.
and kick off a very, very unbalanced combat, not in their favor. It ended up with all of them going down multiple times,
Except me.
Except
except for Pablo, or except for Pete.
Oh my god.
In the escape, trying to escape with the green dragon mask, Single was singled out by the
Oh
dragon
God.
and unfortunately was
He
slain.
will live on forever in our dreams.
No. Wait.
Rest in spaghetti, never forgetting.
Can I get a refund on my contribution to his mixtape?
Oh my god.
Nope.
No.
We're gonna take
Non-refundable.
Mixtape at the memorial.
He took
Take it up with
all
the
his
green
gold
dragon.
to the grave. All that gold and platinum and loot that he found that he never told you about, gone.
Either way, the dragon has since returned to the tower, and that is where we leave off, with two of our members, Milo and Pete, running northward into the forests, and Noah and Kaylin, having just survived in the dragon's lair, dragging themselves to a nearby building in search of cover. And that's where we're going to begin today's session.
Oh god.
Great on a roll.
Oh god.
What do you guys want to do?
I want you to roll
Bring up the map.
amazing rolls in
Yeah, bring
favor
up the
of
map.
Noah.
I'll be around eventually.
We don't really need a map for right now. When we do, I will definitely have a map.
Mm-hmm.
But Kaylin, what are you doing with Noah?
Okay. I'm gonna look out the window of the house that we're in. Is there a window in the house that we're in? I'm gonna assume there's one.
There is one facing the tower.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna look out. Do I see the dragon?
It took a while for Noah and you to sort of drag your way stealthily over to this place. But when you look out the window, you do see Venom Fang sort of flying back from the forest just north of the town and perching and then crawling inside the top of the tower that it calls its lair.
Okay, so he can't see us. He doesn't know where we're at.
It doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn to Noah and be like, bro, we gotta get out of here. I'm not feeling too good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like,
Our
is
friends
there?
heading northward. Should we try and meet up with them?
I'm gonna look around the house. Is there like a back door that's not facing the tower?
There is a door on. There isn't exactly a door facing the tower or directly away from the tower. There's one on either side of the building that you're in, sort of in line with. I'll just pull up the map, I guess.
Okay.
You are roughly here in this building that
Okay.
was dragged to.
And that's the door right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's
And
also
then
more.
that
Oh
one.
yeah, that one. Okay, I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna say, dude, we gotta go out this back door, and we just gotta head straight east. We need to get as far away from this
East?
dragon as we can.
East?
West.
East is towards the dragon.
We need to go west. We need to head straight
West
west,
is
and
the
we
correct.
need to run.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to need you to roll a stealth check along
Yes,
with
sir.
Noah as we're leaving the
Oh god.
Area.
13.
and
At least we're
9.
even. Mm-mm.
Fortunately, despite making a bit of noise on your way out and running as fast and far as you can from this place, you seem to have avoided catching the dragon's attention again as you escape Thunder Tree and attempt to meet up with your
Okay.
team.
Oh
Meanwhile,
boy.
what are you and Pablo? What are you and Pete doing in the woods?
Me.
I
Wait.
see the dragon's not. It just went back in its lair, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. So we're together.
Yeah,
You
we're
two are
together.
together.
We're like way north of the town.
Mhm.
Okay. So
And that's my dead body.
Am I near his body? Am I near his body?
Close. You're within 60 feet, I think.
You guys are well away from the map. You saw, or rather heard, Single go down about 80 or so feet back. But by the time you heard that, you know the dragon is very
Okay. So his corpse is nowhere near us.
Again, it's 80 feet back roughly.
It's 80 feet back. Can I run for the corpse?
It'll take you a round and a half, but yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna run for the corpse.
Thanks.
Roll a survival check.
Roll for survival.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let us.
Wait,
see.
Milo.
Should I not do this? Can I?
If you
Should I-
want, you can, but it's dangerous.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna-
wait. How? Okay, so
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on you at 2nd level.
how far is dragon away from the body?
There you go. Take
You
your 9 hit points.
do
man.
not know.
So I can't. Can
You
I like?
heard the screams a ways back, and the dragon was at that point last you checked. You get the feeling it probably has lost interest in you because you're running away a bit, but there's no way for you to know for sure.
Can I roll perception?
Yeah, roll perception.
Okay.
Then you also
Um,
gain 9 hit points.
Oh, yay. That's great. Perception.
You don't know. For all you know, the dragon could still be there.
Okay, I'm not gonna risk it. I'm just gonna let it go, even though I had this like cockamamie plan to bring it back to life. I'm just gonna.
You could not bring me back to
You
life.
could not bring him
That's a good
You
point.
don't have that power.
No,
I
I mean,
made a
but-
new character and everything. It's over.
He's like, even if
I'm
you
gonna
could,
keep-
I do not.
Okay, so am
suggest-
Am I with Pablo? I mean,
Yes.
Pete. Am I with Pete? So
Yes.
I'm.
Milo, man, we should regroup with the others.
Well, where are the others? I can't see them on the map. Okay, so they're hogged up here, right?
As far
So,
as you know, they were still in the tower.
or okay, they're still here. Why don't we wait for them? I'm gonna suggest waiting for them.
I agree with that. We'll see if we see where they move from.
Yeah, let's get height. Let's get height. We're gonna do that.
Get height.
Okay, let's get
Can I
height
get high?
on. No,
I need all of you to roll survival checks now.
both of us.
All of you and Kaylin as well.
Okay,
19.
21.
Ooh,
21.
stuff.
Ben's gonna get a nat one.
Don't
Steve,
you
I'm
do
seeing it. I'm
that.
feeling it. Oh
Nat
my god,
20.
nat 20. The opposite of what I
See.
said. Those are some great survival rolls.
So, through some combination of Kaylin and Noah wandering through the forest, and Ben and Pete on the lookout and sort of spreading out, staying together though, and searching for their teammates, you all managed to reconvene a little ways north of Thunder Tree.
Especially because I am a natural explorer as my archetype, which means I'm prominent in one type of
Humble
know.
brag.
nature, and I
You find
chose
yourself-
forest.
You find yourselves on the edge of a riverbank leading from the forest clearing.
I think we should
Thunder
rest up.
Tree is in the distance behind you.
We need to sleep this off.
It's about mid-afternoon at this point. Not
I
quite
want to sleep.
sure.
We all want to sleep.
I'm gonna build us a fire,
Maybe not sleep, but we could just
I'm
like rest
gonna-
up.
You can
cook
certainly
some
have a short
single
rest.
meat.
No,
I wish
wait.
we had single meat.
We can't have a long rest.
You can certainly have a short rest. You'll still have time to make it back to Neverwinter probably before you have to actually have another long rest, if you want to.
Let's
wanna
take a
go
short
back.
rest and maybe head back to the Neverwinter.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
that
does
is
Short
anybody-
rest.
civilization?
Unless you quit
What do you
counting
need,
it.
Milo?
Wait, should we like? I have meat. Should we eat meat? Should we all do
We
that? while
we
we're
have
resting?
food.
We have food. Okay, we're gonna.
Well-
Okay, good.
We should have taken that.
Oh, I
I got
castle
like
with me
really
off of
bad
Steve's
soiled
dead
meat.
body.
I don't
No,
wanna
I
do
have.
that.
Man, too bad Single's not there to play you a song of rest. Ben, please.
I can play us a song of rest
Excuse me.
with my magical flute.
You don't have that ability though.
You
It's
don't
like
have the
ability.
Song of Rest ability. You're just
I'm still just gonna play him a song.
Okay.
yeah. It's a song. You're pretty good at it.
Better than I was at guitar.
Yep.
All right,
Mhm.
I guess we'll do hit
You were
dice.
ahead of your time, Speedy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
way ahead.
Okay, so short rest. You heal up as many hit dice as you want to. Spend those hit dice.
I'm
Uh,
gonna use.
Any other things
One.
that you manage to get on a short rest, you can do that.
I'll use 2. Fuck it.
Additionally,
Ooh.
before you guys start settling down and resting by the riverbank, Noah sort of goes over to you, Kaylin, and hands you the bracers that he managed to snag from the tower before getting you out as well.
Awesome. And be
Um,
like, thank you.
Looking at them, you see a very intricate design pattern sort of embedded into the leatherwork. It looks as if it's 3 arrows sort of crossing over each other through a bow.
Do I recognize it?
Leaf designs. There are also some what looks like runic symbols along the edge. You don't recognize the roll Arcana.
15.
You don't recognize the symbol, no.
Damn.
Also, what languages do you speak?
In Common and Draconic. I
Okay,
learned it because
so
I hate
you
them.
are you are able to read the script going along the wider end of these bracers,
Mhm.
and one of the bracers says, "May your shots fly true," and the other one says, "Swift as the wind."
Ooh. It's very inspirational, actually.
You should
I
put those
feel-
on, Lindsay.
feel
I bet they're
touched.
magic.
I'm gonna put them on.
So you feel like not that much different, but there is certainly some innate sense that you are, by the end of the short rest, regardless, you attune to these particular gauntlets. They do not give a bonus to AC. They are basically replacing your already leather armor bracelets. However,
Mhm.
you have just acquired bracers of archery.
Oh.
Sounds
Oh,
like a thing you
really?
would like.
I would really enjoy that.
I think I need those.
Nope. Sorry. They're mine. I worked hard for them. AKA tiny
You
toy.
sacrificed single for them.
Yeah.
It was probably
So
worth
what
it, I
exactly
guess.
does that do?
Probably.
I'm so intrigued.
Okay. So while wearing these bracers, you have proficiency with the longbow and shortbow, and I unfortunately didn't read these before giving them to you, so I'm gonna slightly nerf them. They're not the full bracers of archery. You get a +1 bonus to damage rolls on ranged attacks made with weapons, so longbow and shortbow.
Okay. Cool. That's lit. That's really lit. Oops, I
Solid.
didn't mean that. Ignore.
Okay.
I meant to edit it.
So
Okay, so you guys are long resting or whatever, short resting.
short rest happens.
No, why
We
not?
should head back to Neverwinter. I'd really rather not stay out here much longer if the dragon just changes his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, let's go. Let's get into Neverwinter. I need a drink. We need to toast this single.
All right. So
So,
So. Man,
You,
guys,
follow the
Single
river.
was such a beautiful guy.
you follow the river a ways, and eventually you see after the twists and turns in the water's flow, you see the walled city appear before you. While on the approaching road heading to the west end, not west end, east end of the city, you see two figures approaching you from that direction and appearing to head out down the river in the other direction, which is, it strikes you as odd at the beginning. They both appear to be fairly older gentlemen, and one of them is like really old, a long flowing beard and raggedy tattered clothes, and the other one has much more fine but certainly well-worn attire. Regardless, both of them look like very respectable gentlemen
See?
on their way somewhere outside of Neverwinter.
Oh boy.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Well, hello there, kids. What's up, you young whippersnappers? My name is Dr. Thaddeus Langston.
Who are you talking to? Can you see them too?
Well, of course I can see them. They're right there. Oh, silly old brother.
Oh, I thought they were in my head. That happens sometimes.
Oh my god.
You look like you've been through some troubles there. Well, it wouldn't happen to have been thanks to a dragon over there, would it?
Yeah,
Don't
man.
mention
Killed
it.
one of our friends.
Single
Killed one of your friends, you say? Enticing. Well,
I'm gonna break down into tears.
I
That's so
Pete,
sensitive. Wow.
I like have to just like, it's okay, buddy.
You there? You look a bit emotional. I've got just the thing. I pull out. I take off my backpack and I pull out a little vial. And I say, "This'll calm your spirits."
So
I grab
Wait,
it. Do I know what
wait.
it is by looking at it?
Roll Arcana.
Because I'm untrustworthy. 14.
Speedy, I also want you to roll Arcana.
Does he know what it
I think I know what it is.
It's whiskey.
So Speed, do you want to describe what this particular vial, the fluid inside, looks like?
is?
Yeah, it's it looks, it's like a pink syrupy liquid that seems to glisten a little bit in the sunlight.
Okay. So you
And it
pop
smells faintly of bubblegum.
You pop the cork. It does smell like bubble gum.
Mhm.
Do you give it a taste? You can't quite recognize the particular magic, nor are you really familiar with the
Mhm.
magic of potions and brews.
I will not taste it. I'll just go, okay, and I toss it to Pete.
You put the cork back on and toss it over to Pete, or
I appreciate it, man, but I don't really drink strange vials from random
just
people,
drink
and I'll
it,
just
Pablo.
say
Nonsense.
Pete,
Oh, well,
the
in that
old
case,
man
I'll
wants you
drink
to
it.
It's only rude to ignore something from an old person.
excuse me.
Froda, Froda, you know better than to drink my potions. You've had too many of those already.
No. This one is just a flask.
Nonsense. No, that's this one. Or all of these, this whole row, actually.
Actually, man, I've got this random potion. I don't know what it does. Can you maybe identify it? Now I'm gonna hold up the thing I found on that Cold Master's.
Who are you
body.
talking to?
The Speedy, or whatever.
That is-
Whoever
Oh,
can identify this.
I know all sorts of potions, Sonny. Let me see it.
okay. So Pablo hands you a potion in a small vial with a sort of loop of string attached to the cork, as if it was used as a necklace. You see the liquid inside, sort of. It's a translucent silvery color, and it almost seems to swirl around the entirety of the bottle, almost as if defying gravity. And I need you to make an Arcana check again.
Done.
Okay. I'm going to tell you in secret what this does,
Okay.
and then you may choose to divulge this information if you wish.
Great.
Oh boy. Papa's just like waiting.
I know
So-
exactly what this is. I've dealt with many of these in my time.
Oh, what is it, man?
Well, it's a fizzy drink. Makes you it makes you feel like you can float on air.
A fizzy lifting drink, like from Charlie in the Chocolate Factory.
I haven't quite heard of that, but
Oh, have you read that scroll too? Very good.
Oh my god.
I'll take that back then. Thank you for
So-
your assistance.
This friend of yours, killed by the dragon, did you bury him?
I think the dragon took his corpse because he had a mask the dragon wanted.
Oh, a mask. Interesting. Was it blue?
It was green, right,
It was
Steve?
green.
It was green.
It was green.
Yes, that's what I said.
No,
That's-
it's not.
Yeah,
You
that's
said blue. Is there a blue one we should know about?
One moment. And he's gonna pull like a book that's kind of slung over his back and just start flipping through the pages, just no. Ah, here it is. What was the question again?
I just look at him and like,
Oh my
are
God.
you kidding me? Is there a blue mask we should have known about?
Ah, well, it says here. No, it doesn't say anything about a blue mask.
Well then, apparently not. No, but it was green.
Ah,
And
he
very
kind of takes a
shiny.
quill like out and just begins kind of scratching green flask.
Not a
And
flask.
closes his
mask.
book.
I look at him and I just shake my head and walk off. It's like, oh my God. This
Don't
man.
mind my friend there. What are you young'uns up to?
Probably
Well,
going back
we're
to
hoping to
Neverwinter.
go back to Neverwinter to get
You
like
know,
a night's
getting
rest.
attacked by a dragon isn't
I
never
plan
feels
on
Excuse-
drinking
it-
some magic.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Milo.
Sure. Are you like a snake oil salesman?
What? Snake oil? I don't quite
Snake-
have any of that. I might have a bit of basilisk scales in here, but that's just for medicinal purposes.
He has snake milk, if you'd
Do
like.
you have anything that
I
could
do have
heal
snake
us?
milk.
No. I don't mean a literal snake oil salesman. I mean a snake oil salesman.
He wants to get high, is what he's saying.
No.
Right.
I'm saying, is he a
Would
sham?
you like to get high? I mean,
No.
your friend here
I
has
do
this
have a fly potion.
drink of lifting. It makes you get very high.
Fizzy lifting drinks?
yes. But
don't drink this.
so
I'm gonna hold it.
you seem to have quite a bit of information about this this dragon. Perhaps it's best discussed what your next path is. Over in Neverwinter, back at the bar. If you wouldn't mind buying my friend in here a couple of drinks. I
What
could share
type
some
of-
information with you as well.
What type of drinks?
I mean, the bar drinks, goblin's gooch.
So you
I
just
think that's
look at-
exclusive
wait.
to
So you just
Phandalin.
I look
just
to
want to
Noah,
get
I'm like, is this your
Or not
doing?
Phandalin.
I want to say right now, Goblin's Cooch is a special drink exclusive to that one tavern in Phandalin.
In Phandalin, yeah.
You've probably been there, so you probably know about it, but just putting that out there.
Okay.
So let me get this straight.
No, but my friend and I here, we were going to investigate the dragon. I personally was just interested in finding some prime ingredients from dragon dung, as it would be, or from the creatures that often surround them.
Well,
But
I
you
suggest
seem
not
to
going
have some sort of
that
greater quest in mind. Perhaps there's perhaps you could escort us on your journeys, and I could get some ingredients along the way.
Excuse me.
And he can come too. He just kind of follows me around sometimes.
I think we're gonna head to
Sorry.
Phandalin next.
So wait. What about your associate here?
I don't think you'll do too well against around a dragon.
Sure, yes, but your associate is fascinating.
He's a bit touched in the head. Don't worry about him. He's
Allow me
harmless.
to introduce myself. I am Brodert Quink. I am one of the scholars of the Great College of Waterdeep.
Interesting. So, would you happen to have any proof of your enrollment there? Would you?
One second. And he kind of pulls his traveling pack and opens it up and begins digging through, just kind of like tossing scrolls and scraps of paper out of it. Eventually he kind of like turns it over and shakes some stuff out and he says, yes, here it is. My diploma.
Your diploma.
Yes. You don't
Would I
carry
be-
yours with you?
Can I roll to see if this is a fraud or something?
Make an investigation check.
Okay,
I don't know if it is a fraud.
investigation.
Is that even a real university?
From what you can tell, this kind of looks more like a shopping list than a diploma.
Sir. This is a shopping list. It's not a diploma.
Whoa, man! I didn't know they assign you shopping lists as diplomas.
Oh, so it is. In that case, do you know where I can buy these things?
I hear the dragon has a wide variety of things in his tower.
No, we're not going back.
Oh, then we should go talk to him.
No, that's not a good
You
idea.
may go talk to him if you're so interested in.
I've heard
studying
dragons are
food.
fantastic at making deals. I would love to. I'd love to
Thaddeus,
sell him
I
some of
feel
my
like
wares.
you
Well,
Don't go anywhere near the dragon.
Do you
Yeah.
think? Do you legitimately think he'd have any interest in your wares, sir?
Steven's so like.
I don't
think
even
we
have to
should
do
just-
anything. I
I
love
think
this.
we should just move on. In my opinion, you
They,
guys. I don't know
what-
why you have such a
they try to
fascination
make a deal with the
about
dragon, and he
poo-poo.
immediately
But
breathe
I
poison on
suggest
all of
not
them.
going anywhere
Oh.
near a dragon,
Well,
especially
oh.
that dragon.
Oh.
He's conniving, he's evil, and he
Dra-
killed one of our friends.
Dragon's
Poison.
poison is incredibly valuable.
Yes.
I've heard it's incredibly useful for curing what was it, measles?
But if you have
Sometimes-
a breakfast,
sometimes
by all
headaches as well.
means, go see the dragon. But
Yes.
I have no interest in dying.
But poison, you say? That means it was a black dragon, correct?
Correct?
No, blue, I believe.
But why on earth would you go try and make a deal with black dragons? They are notoriously fickle and do not have very good tempers. You should try a gold or a copper dragon next time.
Why would we want to make deals with dragons in the first place?
I don't know.
Just-
Why would we
we're
want to make deals with
dumb.
I
dragons?
tried to
You
deal
did
with
that.
the dragon, and I got single
I
killed.
don't know. Why did you try to do it? I wasn't
She
here.
tried to do
Wanted the
it.
gold. I
She
wanted
tried
the
to do it.
armor. I was just really hungry
Well,
because someone in our
Regardless.
clan #Speedy was always just so bad at sharing the wealth that some of us were lacking. In
you never knew about that.
refreshment.
Well,
Didn't
out of
know-
character, you
didn't
never
Pablo
knew that.
Grab them? Didn't Pablo
He
grab them though? Because he knew
Wait, grab what?
all of the stuff Speedy had.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, no one did.
You
no,
didn't?
No, I definitely
Oh, you
didn't.
So-
did.
Nope.
Anyways, so where are you off to next?
We're going to
We're probably
Neverwinter,
gonna
aren't
rest
we?
up at Neverwinter and then maybe
do
see
you have
where we
a-
find it.
Greater
Vandalin.
quest in mind?
I mean, if you need bugbear ingredients, we might run into some of those.
Bugbears, yes, fantastic. Their drool is known to cure rashes. I hear.
Oh my god.
Awful hairstyles, though.
Oh, jeez.
But if you're going off and fighting all these beasts, I feel like I could greatly benefit from a deal. If you would have me along, I can whip up some potions to help you along your way. And
never
he
really
can
used
help
You
too.
still, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You still haven't proven to me that you're not a snake oil salesman.
Would you like some snake oil?
No,
I have snake
no,
milk.
You know full well what I mean by that term, sir.
I
I
feel
think
like
he's completely telling the truth.
the quality of my goods speaks for themselves.
I don't believe in the quality of your goods, sir.
Well,
That's rather rude. You don't even know him.
Yes, but I am very
regardless of the quality of
Let
my
me-
goods,
no.
we can have a mutually beneficial relationship.
I'm very skeptical.
We
of
tend
you,
to
sir.
leave behind a lot of ingredients anyway, so feel free to have at them, I suppose.
Well,
Have you ever harvested any goblin meat by any chance?
I
Well,
have.
the-
Yes.
The person who
Yes.
died used to do that a lot. Sickens me a little bit, but if it has a practical use, then
Oh
Have
no,
at it.
I just think it. I just like having it around. But
You like having it around. Excuse me.
Yes, he makes little air fresheners out of it.
Air fresheners.
yes, it's quite refreshing. But it goes
that
lovely. in
really
any home.
doesn't sound refreshing.
Sir, just before I give consent to try and just let you join us, has anybody ever died in your presence or by your products?
But from my
Or has
products,
been-
absolutely not.
Or
Do
has
you
been
tend to start fights with goblins?
No,
Bye, mommy.
rather
Let him in.
I'd rather
No, but-
I'd rather watch someone else do it for me.
Let him in by all means. I am okay with
Where?
that.
How long have you known your associate? He seems pretty skittish to me.
Oh, I've known him forever. For, 4,
What is your opinion
Has-
on
10,
Has-
20 minutes at least.
Well, sure. I don't feel comfortable with that. You do understand that.
It's
guys seem
too
nice
bad
enough.
he's here.
one more
Well,
question
I'm-
from me?
Is
He's
he-
on the
wait.
screen right over there. He's not going to get off.
Do you think he has murderous tendencies? That he's gonna come and slew us in the middle
Oh
of the
God!
night?
Heavens, no! He couldn't hurt a fly.
These both
You
seem
see-
like true
You see,
gentlemen.
Brodert is like he's conjured like a little butterfly that's just like flying around in front of him.
I'm not moved by smoke and mirrors, sir. But that was
No,
very
he's
beautiful,
the
I
one
have to
paying
say.
attention to it.
Oh, I see.
One more
See,
final question
he's-
from me, Milo. Stop asking questions.
Excuse me, I can ask
Do
all the
either
questions
of
I
you
want.
two engage in coitus more than the average amount?
Coitus? Perhaps in my younger days, but no,
Then let's
I've been
know it,
alone for
let's
quite a
know.
while.
Excuse me, I don't think that's a legal question you can ask. They could
These both
report
seem
you.
like real gentlemen, man. It's quite a nice break from the
Hey,
rest of this.
if you're
group.
having any
Let's
trouble with
go
that, though,
and move
I
on
happen to
instead of
have.
just standing here talking.
Also, just for clarity, what race are you two?
I'm a human.
So am I.
Okay.
I'm just two old guys.
Can we get a move on, guys?
Yeah.
It's getting late,
Okay,
and I need a drink.
if you kill us, I'll never forgive you. That's just what I'm gonna say.
That's true. You won't forgive anyone or do anything else because you'll be dead. That's how it
At the
works.
bottom, the only
I'm a
one
doctor.
You need to worry about getting us killed anymore is me.
Dude, these
Look
guys
down
seem
at the
like
ground
real
and I'm like,
gentlemen.
They do. They do.
Okay, let's go. Just let's go. I'm tired. I'm hungry.
We
I
go.
want food.
So
Alright.
you make your way back into the city of Neverwinter. This is the second major time you guys have been here.
Yes.
You make your way through town, through the lower city, the crossing by the chasm on the way. Make your way through the Protector's Enclave and back to the familiar Driftwood Tavern, I assume?
Yes, the Driftwood Tavern.
Right where we started.
Let's
Oh
go.
no, that waitress.
I really don't think she was waiting for you.
No.
You sit down, order your drinks, have a nice meal. For the sake of brevity, unless you want to RP random encounters and stuff in the tavern,
No.
you all have your long rest.
I toast to Singles. What a crazy bastard he was.
And we all
I'm
we
not
blackout drunk.
sad I got him killed.
Roll
I-
perception.
Why?
Wait, so is she rolling to say? What is she rolling for?
Perception.
Perception for
matter.
what?
You
It doesn't-
toast.
Oh, the toast. Okay.
You toast.
Okay. So
It's a bitter.
can I slap her on the wrist for making that comment about I'm not glad I got him killed?
I'm not sad.
I'm not sad. Can I slap her on the wrist for that?
You may.
Okay. I slap her on. Do I have to roll for that?
No, you
No.
don't.
Okay. I slap her on the wrist.
So, nevertheless, I would call them festivities, but none of you are really feeling that festive in wake of what happened.
I'm feeling quite festive.
The festivity, the atmosphere dies down. You all get rooms for the night. Have a long rest. You can regain up to half your max hit points that you had previously used. Full health. All your spell slots are restored. And you wake up little bit after dawn, sun shining through the city from the east over the walls of Neverwinter.
Yeah, good morning, folks. Where was it that you said you were heading again? I feel like we should be off.
We should be going to Sandalin.
People to
Head
see,
to
ingredients
Phandalin.
to harvest.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Sandalin, sir.
Phandalin. All right.
Yes.
Very well.
Is that a problem?
Absolutely not. Let's be off then.
I don't believe you.
What?
I I order a drink for the road.
Right now, I'm very suspicious that your name is
Fortunately, we
even
don't really-
Thaddeus.
We don't really sell drinks to go.
We
The
do you have a
cups are
wineskin,
kind
right?
of
I sneak one out.
roll sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Wait, no, excuse me. Before you do that.
19.
Okay, never mind.
Do I sneak out a drink?
You order the drink nonetheless and sort of nurse it for a bit and then make your way outside. Doesn't seem like anyone noticed you on the way out. You now have a mug about 2/3 full of the drink you ordered.
Cool. Bad by me.
Stole a tankard. How dare.
How dare?
Girls got a drink. Girls got a drink.
Okay.
Be on our way then.
So, yes.
To Fandolin. So, how did you guys meet? How do you know each other?
At the tavern we've just been at. Yeah, we just all met
What,
there.
what a reunion.
Yes, a reunion.
Seems all the new people meet there. What a great time.
Yeah. Are you okay, sir? You
I
seem a bit ill in the head,
Ill?
sir.
In the head?
Yes.
Are you
sir.
sure you're not thinking of Brodert over there?
No, I'm thinking of you, not your associate.
I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
It's very
much.
obvious
Oh,
that he's
oh,
ill in the head.
By the way, I'm gonna give Ben and Lindsay both healing potions.
Yeah.
Ooh. I
So
like
add,
that.
add one healing potion to your inventory each.
Yes, sir.
Also, I'm gonna give my healer's kit to Spivey,
Oh.
Okay.
even though he's not here.
He
Won't be needing this
takes
anymore.
the healing kit.
Might come in handy, and I won't be needing it anymore.
Aye. You make your way back once again down the high road. You go
Excellent.
for quite a ways, and you have a relatively uneventful journey down to the branch in the road where you remember heading off east again in the direction of Fandolin town. Along the way, you see one or two tall ships sort of sailing along the coast off to your right as you're wandering down the road. A few carts pass you by in the other direction, not much. One person on horseback in particular seems to be riding a bit faster than the others, but they don't give you any trouble. You make your way further inland to the city, and on the way, off in the distance,
Oh no.
a bit further down the Tribor Trail, you see
God.
a large this large hulking beast with a gigantic it almost looks like he's carrying a young uprooted tree.
Ooh.
You see this ogre
I knew it.
off in the distance.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to be paying you any attention, but it's there, just wandering around as monsters are wont to do.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it.
Okay.
So make sure that it doesn't come near us or anything.
We'll scoot around, I suppose, if we can.
I mean, it's not currently between you and Fandolin. It's more further along the Tribor Trail.
Okay, we'll.
I'm just gonna keep an eye on it, and we're just gonna keep going.
Okay.
I wanted to see
An
what the
ogre,
results of
though.
our-
Well, did you know that ogre's toe can actually be shaved in order to provide to cure headaches?
Excuse me. How do you know that?
are a weird man, I swear.
How do you know
years
that?
in the alchemical practice.
And do you require a license to practice?
There's no government here, so no.
There's no what? I'm not sure what that has to do with it.
No, there's no one out to
I
issue
know.
licenses. There's licenses
game.
aren't a thing. For
So
us.
this is an industry that's not regulated.
I mean, yes.
Fascinating.
I,
Okay.
I make my money based on the fact that I'm a trusted and reliable.
Oh my god.
How do you know that? How can I trust you when you say that you're trusted and reliable? That's
Well,
that's
if
very
we travel
biased.
with him, we'll
Well,
find
of
out.
course, you should
I'm
try one
very-
of his potions.
Okay, fine. Give me your best potion, sir.
My best potion.
Your
I mean,
best potion,
that's
sir.
quite the tall order. I mean,
Daddy,
what
it's
is
not
it?
a tall order. It's your
I mean,
business, sir.
Well, best potion is subjective. What is it that ails you, my son? Do you have back pains, headaches, the sudden urge to urinate occasionally?
The sudden urge to urinate. Yes, that's
That
just
one.
something I do
Yes,
struggle.
I have
yes.
just the thing.
I'm so worried.
I go into my bag, my cabinet. It's basically like it's a backpack that's kind of like a bureau. It's got a bunch of drawers on it.
Oh my God.
I pull it out. I pull out a drawer, and from it, a little a vial with a very small amount of a green liquid. It's like a very thin, kind of almost slimy. Looks a little bit like algae liquid. And I say, this will stop you from urinating for weeks.
But
I
no,
turn
I
around
just
and
don't.
I'm like,
Excuse me.
Just leave it alone. Don't
But no,
bother.
I want to urinate, but not as often. I don't want to stop urinating for weeks.
Well, take an eighth of a dose of this.
An eighth of a dose.
Yes.
I'm gonna
it's,
take an eighth of a dose of it.
All right, an eighth of a dose of this would be about a single drop. So, good
gonna
luck.
take-
I hand him the vial.
I'm gonna take a drop of this.
You
potion.
open the cork, and almost immediately the smell just catches your nose. This is vile stuff.
It is. It's a vial of something vile.
Mama didn't raise a wimp. I'm gonna take a drop still.
Oh
I
my
need you
god.
to make a dexterity check.
Should I make an
Fail it.
Arcana
He
check?
pours half of it in.
If you want to.
Ooh. Speedy
That
knows
was-
his shit.
This is a dexterity check, not a save, but okay.
Oh,
You either way, it's fine. It's the same roll pretty much. You raise the vial up and try to get a single drop out. The liquid is fairly viscous, so it takes a while to flow out of the bottle. You hold it up, and about 10 seconds pass, and you feel this drop before you're able to close the bottle and put the stopper back on. You have taken 2 eighth doses.
sorry,
That's a quarter dose.
that's a quarter dose. Okay, so
Ooh, that's not the right amount you want to take.
but
Full dose or an eighth dose, but a quarter. I can't quite tell you what that'll do.
well, it shouldn't be as
Also,
bad as.
Ishman, even with the proficiency, he would have succeeded the check. That's why I said it was fine. Either way, moving on.
So did I succeed
Hey,
the check?
hey man, we should return Sildar's gear real quick.
Oh yeah, let's go.
We did grab that.
Yeah, we
And
should.
see, and then we can check up and see what the Red Brand activity in town has been.
I
Okay.
second that.
Immediately
Let's-
looking at the town in what you remember of it, you notice that there are significantly fewer red capes wandering around town.
Good,
Ooh,
good.
That's good to know.
All right, we'll head to the
Let's head.
I guess the Stonehill Inn and see if Sildar is there.
Okay. You enter the inn, fairly light atmosphere as usual. You do not see Sildar inside. However, the bartender does recognize your face, and Holden actually goes over and says, "Ha, yes, welcome back, friends. So, how did your adventures go?"
Horribly.
Not too hot.
Someone died.
Lost our little gnome friend.
We
Not
lost
so
our
loud,
little
Ben.
bard.
Huh?
Not so loud.
Anyway, not a big deal.
Yeah, it was
Do you
fine.
know?
We're here in one piece. We're not all dead.
Do
so
you
that's something.
do you know where Sildar might have gone to?
Yes, your friend must last I saw him today, he was heading down to the Townmaster's Hall. Said something happened about his friend, Iarno.
No.
Hmm.
I was like, okay, thanks. I leave.
Well, we'll,
Alright.
we'll probably check in here tonight. So don't. Thank you for
Come
the
back later
information.
tonight. In honor of your friend, I'll get you guys a round of drinks on me.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
I leave.
Can I
We'll head over to the Townmaster's Hall, I suppose.
can I roll to see if they're drugged?
Oh my god, we're not getting them
There's
yet.
no
Later.
drinks yet. There's
Later.
nothing.
There are no
yet.
drinks
Later.
yet?
And he's not
Why
gonna
would
drug
the
them.
bartender just drug us, Ben?
I'm very suspicious because
Oh
of our
my
new
gosh.
associates.
I
Okay.
put my hand over Ben's. I'm just like, let's go.
Okay. Okay. So you make your way to the Townmaster's Hall, and inside you see Harbin Wester, the very pompous gentleman who runs Fandolin. He says, "Yes. Did you manage to deal with those orcs over by Wyvern Tor?"
We got sidetracked by a dragon, but we'll make our way there now.
Oh.
After this. But have you seen Sildar perchance?
Yes, he's just in back actually. And at this point, you see Sildar walking forward from the back room, and he says, "Yes, friends, welcome back." What
We,
happened
We cleared out Cragmaw Keep, and we wanted to
kind of
return your
got
gear.
him killed.
Well, that's certainly good news and bad news. Not sure what to say.
Oh god.
Thank you for returning my armor and longsword. I've been missing these in particular, and the sword I managed to procure from the blacksmith in town doesn't feel the same. Thank you again from the bottom of my heart.
How about them orcs?
We heard
Yeah.
something about Iarno Glassstaff. You had some sort of news?
Yes, he returned and was promptly arrested. He's in back if you want to talk to him.
Ooh.
Oh,
Who is this Yarno fellow you're talking about?
he was in charge of this sort of gang around here. They
Yeah, they're cult, as you might say. The red
Cult?
well,
brands.
not really a cult.
They were evil.
More like a gang.
The Red Brands. Ever since their leader got tossed in here, they've been on the decline in their activity for quite some time now.
Seems like an interesting chap.
Interesting.
Let's go talk to
I'm
him.
gonna turn to Thaddeus and be like,
Interesting
if
is
you
so-
Oh,
could
I'm
do
Thaddeus,
that-
by the way. Dr. Thaddeus Langston, it's a pleasure.
Oh my god, I hate this.
If you
sort
ever have any ailments that need curing, I'm your man.
He sort of squints at you. I'll be sure to remember that. Anyway, again,
Yarno, then. Let's go.
yes.
Walk back to
Friend from
Yarno.
the Lord's Alliance. I'm rather ashamed he stooped as low as he did, but nevertheless, what's done is done.
All right, we should go talk to him. Don't you think?
Sure.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
why
fascinating
not?
fellow.
Let's go. Okay, we go.
Sildar leads you in back of the building to a pair of sort of holding cells of sorts. Resting to the side of one of them, outside of the cell, you see a glass staff, like a magical staff, like an arcane focus that presumably this wizard uses. And sitting in the back on the bench in the back of one of the cells is a man somewhat young, but certainly older than all of the old party. He's a little younger than Thaddeus. You see a very calm, composed gentleman, blue aquamarine robes with a gold trim. He is sitting calmly And yes,
Wait, does he have his staff in his cell with him?
the staff is outside of the cell, outside
Okay.
of reach.
Thank goodness.
Yes. Sildar told me I would be getting visitors. I just didn't expect them to be so soon. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Iarno Albrecht of the Lord's Alliance, or formerly of the Lord's Alliance. Your friend stripped me of my membership.
Thaddeus Langston. I'm a doctor. Pleasure to meet you, sir. And I stick my hand through the bars to try and shake his hand.
He shakes your hand. Good grip. Well, he sort of nods and let's go.
Excellent.
Interesting.
You were in charge of the red brands, weren't you?
I was tasked with law enforcement in this town back before it had law. I have to say, I thought I did a pretty good job. After all, one ruling power is better than none, don't you think?
No, I don't think that's how that works. And you call kidnapping a child good? Safe?
That's
Police enforcement?
unfortunate business. I would rather not get into.
Well, you should get
You should
into
have
it.
never gotten into it in the first place. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been in
I
this
personally
position.
never did.
Your
That was
squad.
all to the underlings, thugs that I had in my employ.
It should have never happened.
Interesting.
I kind of scoff at him, and I'm just like, I don't give a shit what this bitch says.
Why did you do everything you did? I don't understand.
I was offered power. I will put it simply as that.
Discussion.
How, you say? Who was that from?
You're smart. You figure it out. I assume you've made it to my study. You know what you found there.
Who are the Black Spider?
The Black Spider. Yes, yes.
Good question.
I know of him, but albeit indirectly. I know he's a dark elf, one of the drow. And until very recently, he sent 3 of his nasty little bugbear brutes to help me keep the population here under control. But we have managed to go on quite some time without them. They have made their leave.
Do you know where they went?
Unfortunately, I can't say. Probably to one of the few refuges of theirs in the area. I know of at least 2. Although Sildar tells me you've cleared both of them out. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's only a matter of time before there are dens of villainy and scum again, as monsters are wont to do.
Well, we seem like a pretty money-hungry group, so whenever there is trouble, you know we're going to be here to take care of it.
Oh, I'm
Do
sure.
a better job than you ever did.
This black spider sounds fascinating.
Yes, I knew a drow once. Very charming fellow.
You did? Yes, they are quite charming.
It's not true what they say about those drow.
Well, the key is you have to let them. You have to let them give them some space. They have very strange proclivities.
Yes, Black Spider is quite a focused individual, I will admit. Despite my attempts to persuade him to other courses of actions, he's still dead set on searching for the lost forge of spells.
Lost forge of spells.
Spells, you say? Well, that sounds like
Yes.
something for the Chronicle.
my eyes are gonna light up. I'm gonna sort of remember something, and I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
Pete, are you okay?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, is it relevant right now?
It is, but I'd rather not say
You
it in
sh-
front of.
Okay,
these-
well, you can say it to me. Say it to me, whisper.
No,
Whisper it. Whisper it.
we'll discuss it later.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Can
it wouldn't be-
wait? Broder says, "Are you afraid of talking in front of this one? He doesn't seem all that trustworthy."
I
Yeah.
assure you, I'm more than trustworthy and hospitable. I'm simply waiting, being patient.
How
Converted-
can- excuse me.
You seem
Converted
pretty
cat.
calm for being in jail. You have some
Yeah.
sort of plan.
How can you say that you're trustworthy with a straight face, sir?
Because I am.
Then
I believe
if
you
were,
had good intentions.
if you were trustworthy, how did you end up here?
I ended up here because I made a mistake.
Trustworthy people don't tend to make mistakes that get them here.
Now,
you do
now.
understand that.
I think that plenty of people can easily make mistakes. Let's not hold this against this charming man here.
Yeah, do you really think that's Doctor? Do you really think that he's a charming quote man?
I mean, he's got a very nice robe.
That
Thank you. I appreciate that.
that is true, but that does not speak to his trustworthiness, I don't think.
I have a policy: trust anyone in a nice robe.
Well, that's a very
Question.
stupid policy.
Question for Pablo. Do
Yeah,
we still
hi.
have their robes from when we invaded the...
No.
No? Damn. I was going to give one to the doctor. Like, here you go. We have one.
I think Single had all the robes.
Ah,
So
damn it. Single had
So
everything.
so should I have went back for the body and just got everything?
No.
No.
I'm sure.
Okay.
I feel like anyway.
Time back in.
We didn't. So.
But again, that's a
I'm
very
gonna-
that's a very stupid policy.
If you'd like to talk without this person present, I can make that happen.
Yes, let's make that happen. I think he has
We'll,
something.
He
He
reaches,
has something-
he plunks his finger right down on the dude's head and casts deafness.
I mean, at this point, Iarno is standing a bit further back in the cell and presumably sitting down on the bench again.
Do
so you can't
I don't know if
quite-
offhand if it needs to be a ranged attack. Give me a second.
well, we can go discuss it at the
Yeah.
end. But in the
Come here.
meantime,
No, sir.
Blindness, deafness.
Okay.
No, range 30 feet.
Okay, so we're gonna do it.
we're
We're
gonna
gonna
talk
talk
about
now.
it at the end.
No, we're gonna talk
It's
about
too
it
late.
now.
He just made him dead.
Okay,
Yeah,
well
he did
that's
it.
nice.
It's too late.
You can have him make a save
See a
if you'd
sudden
like,
look
but
of confusion from Iarno as he sort of cocks his head and doesn't know what's going on.
We're gonna.
After a
We're-
while, it makes a bit of sense, and he hangs his head in resignation for a time and
Now,
prisoner.
Pete, what do you have to share with us?
I'm gonna share it with you at the Stonehill Inn.
Well,
No,
I-
you'll
I-
share
I
it with
rather
us
think-
now.
I'm rather interested as well. I'm not much for
And I'm not gonna
waiting.
share it. I'm sorry, I don't trust you. Oh,
I
you're gonna
walk
cast
up to
suggestion.
Pete, I grab him on the shoulder, and I say, "Dude, what the fuck is it? Just tell us."
Hold
Yes.
on.
Don't
There's a
be
wisdom saving
ridiculous.
throw. Heck yeah, I'm good at those. 18.
Damn it.
Do I?
Suggestion.
All right, if he makes that.
Do I know he cast that on me?
Oh my god.
You are probably aware.
No.
Well, I mean, no. I made the save. I'm sure.
No, in the spell description, it doesn't say anywhere. We talked about this before, Steve. It doesn't say anywhere
Right,
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are unaware that he cast the spell. However, you are also unaffected by the spell.
I'm gonna tell my 4 party members that I trust, and that I'm sorry. We've just met. This is a big secret. Maybe later on we can share. For now, I'm gonna take the glass staff, and just.
I would appreciate if you didn't touch that. Thank you.
No, I don't think you need this. You're in a
sorry.
cell.
Is this why they call you glass staff? That's brilliant.
Oh my god.
And we're just gonna.
Put that together.
Oh, I thought I assumed it was another reason.
Then I'm gonna sort of walk on out to the.
Are you carrying the
Thomas.
glass staff with you?
Yeah.
Excuse me,
Uh,
doctor.
Harbin
Doctor.
sort of stops you on the way out and says, I'm afraid we need that for evidence of sorts. You see, Iarno is going to be incarcerated here until we can procure safe transport back to Neverwinter, and he's going to stand trial for his actions, and assuming he's found innocent, he's going to want this back.
I have a
Good
feeling
account.
he's. I have a feeling by how calm he's acting that he might be trying to make a break for it. So I wanted to discuss with you if maybe we should move this somewhere until the transfer out of his sort of line of reach, if that would make any sort of sense.
I'm amenable to this, but you're not keeping it.
Oh,
hope
I
you
understand. I just wanted to. I didn't want
wanted
him
to
to
relocate
have access to
him.
it. Leaving it just within reach is sort of
It's
unsettling to
not.
me.
It's on the other end of the room.
It's still within reach, sir. Just
Uh,
take it out of the room. I don't know how.
All
Just
right,
fine.
all right. Yes,
it would make me feel a lot better if we
He
did
takes
something.
the staff and goes into his office, a back room of sorts, and puts it away somewhere. He returns a moment later.
Thank you. Sorry, it just sort of bothered me
No,
that
not
it
at
was.
all. Not at all. It's a good suggestion. Good suggestion. I should probably have done that. Anyway, welcome back. Hopefully, at some point after you rest and recuperate, you can go off and deal with those orcs.
We will, and if you need us to testify, we had a
Oh,
big part in.
Don't worry.
They don't have a
Still
justice
hard.
system here. they know he did it. It's fine.
Shieldhar has quite a few allies at the Lord's Alliance who would be more than willing to testify against Iarno for his transgression.
I understand. We will be heading to take care of that shortly. We cleared out this place called Cragmaw Castle to retrieve Siltar's gear first. So I'm sorry for the delay.
No, not
and
at all. Not at all. It seems Sildar is appreciative. Sildar looks over and nods. Still keeping his gaze on Glassstaff, sort of squinting untrustingly, but appreciative of your actions nonetheless.
We'll be staying at the Stonehill Inn tonight if you need something. And then
All right.
we'll just sort
I
of.
will keep that in mind. Thank you for everything you've done already.
It's
I
all
just
All
nod
right.
and
Yeah.
we head to the inn.
Yep.
No,
Now orcs. You say that sounds fascinating. We should absolutely go after them. I hear
That's
orcs
exactly what I
sweat.
planned. But
excuse me.
real
for
quick, Noah, Kaylin, and Milo, would you gather into my room
yeah.
in the inn real quick?
I would like to
course
say
I
something
would.
to the doctor first.
Okay.
Once you get dysentery from kissing that much rear end, because you did that a lot.
Ooh,
Well, first of all, I have not kissed a rear end in years. Second of all, if I were to get dysentery, I would have just the cure.
With that comment, I take Milo by the shoulder and I'm like, just leave him alone.
Ah!
Let's go see what Pete wants.
so I'm gonna take us. I see the cat. It's lovely. I'm gonna take us into a room, and I'm gonna make sure. Sorry, Thaddeus. So just you knew when maybe just give us a moment, and I'm gonna make sure they're not outside eavesdropping.
Okay. Are you outside eavesdropping?
Does the room they're going to have a window?
An exterior window on the second floor.
Could I go around outside and try and look through?
It's on the second floor.
Okay. Roll perception.
Ooh. Hi, kitty. What's up?
And I'm.
Oh.
You get a pretty good view of part of the ceiling of their room, but you can't really see much of them.
Can I climb up a tree and try again?
Make an athletics check?
I'd really be only sort of
Yes,
checking
I
by
have
the
a
door.
-1 modifier to that.
You
Oh my god.
you try scrabbling for the lowest branch and you can't even make it up.
Do we hear him like thud on the ground outside?
Oh my
Um,
god.
You probably look out the window and notice him attempting to climb a tree, but for what purpose you're not entirely
I mean,
sure.
I wouldn't put the dots together.
Isn't it obvious though?
No.
But isn't it
No,
obvious? though?
I mean,
Okay.
Pete wouldn't put the dots together. All right, and I'm gonna pull up the
Can-
map.
Can I roll?
Broderick Quink is playing. He's playing cards with an unseen servant.
An unseen servant or an unseen serpent?
Servant.
It's a magic spell.
Okay.
It summons an invisible servant, and he's playing cards.
That's
Oh my
good.
God.
Don't you control that servant? Aren't you just playing cards against yourself? It can't do anything you don't tell it to.
No. You can tell it to play cards, and it doesn't think. It doesn't use my thoughts. He casts a mirror image. He's like, now I can play against myself.
All right, while they're doing that, I'm gonna say to the group,
Use up
pull
all
out
your
the map.
spells.
Be like, I found the map to the map. I'm gonna to the map mines.
Then why don't we go?
I'd like to take care of those ogres first, and then
You mean the orcs?
Why?
orcs. Well, because
Why?
their town is being troubled,
Yes, but
Take care of the small thing first, and then we can go into the big
and then we
thing.
can go into the mines.
Yeah. Let's
you
take care of the orcs. With all of us together, we can do it. Especially with the two new guys, it'll be much easier.
I don't know.
Your opinion is invalid, Milo. We're doing it.
Excuse me. Then why am I even in here?
I very much appreciate your opinion, Milo, but like the orc seems like a more pressing matter, and we're the only ones with this information. And I'm gonna show everyone where it is on the map.
Okay.
Um,
You open up the map and you show everyone the location and directions to Wave Echo Cave.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
uh,
I like
and I'm
this.
gonna shut the map, and I'm gonna hide it again. And now this information is between all of us. We don't divulge this, okay?
I turn to Milo and I'm like, Milo, yeah, I swear to God, if you kiss up to this doctor that you find so fascinating for some reason, I will kill you. We need
Well
to
then.
wait until the perfect time to tell him.
I look at her funny. I think he's as delightful as a scab.
Oh.
It's
Oh my
not.
God,
Alright,
why
were you
is there
walking out of
always
the building,
so much
out of the room as you were saying that?
conversation?
No, we're still in the room.
Did someone say scab?
I've got just the cure for that.
we'll walk back outside, and
Yeah.
thank you for waiting. Let's stay the night
Sweetie,
here,
I
and
love
then
you, this character.
resume our travels
Okay.
if you're all
Oh,
okay with
shit.
that.
I am perfectly fine.
All right.
Ben, quit hitting your mic with your finger.
I'm not. Oh, it's.
I'm
Oh,
very
is this a
worried
mic?
Yeah, that's your mic.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I'm very worried that Glassstaff is gonna make a break for it, so I'm gonna, if I can, try and keep an eye on the
Oh,
building
Ben.
through the night. Well,
I
I'll
thought
stay
the
up,
mic
like,
was up there.
Okay.
No.
Your room unfortunately has a more northward facing
mm,
window, so you don't really.
Oh, I'm
have
still
much
doing it.
view of the Townmaster's Hall where Glassstaff is being held.
mm,
However, through the night, staying up occasionally, waking yourself
mhm.
as needed, you don't tend to notice any sort of commotion going on. However, in the morning, you are not exactly feeling quite rested. You have 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay, I'll take
Ooh.
it. Is there any negative side effects for 1 point of exhaustion?
1 point of exhaustion, I believe, means. Let me just look this up, see if it has it in Roll20.
While you're looking that up, I'm talking to the bartender in the morning. I'm
1
being
point
like,
of exhaustion means you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
all of them. Wow.
Okay,
Alright, I'm
That's
talking
what
to the
you
bartender.
get for staying up all night.
that's fine.
I'm trying to sell the bartender some particularly strong drink.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Oh my gosh. I can't.
Hold on.
Well, if you happen to have some of this in quantity, I'd be more than willing to add a new brand. However, 1 or 2 vials is not going to cut it for a drink to be served in an inn such as this.
Well, you'd be surprised, ma'am. Or sir. Is this a sir or ma'am?
This is a sir.
So you'd be surprised, sir. This flask right here, if you pour just a single drop in any other drink that you serve, it'll make it taste like fire, go down smooth, and make everyone full of cheer for the entire night.
Excuse me. How does fire go down?
You're not
smooth?
there.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. That's dumb. I'm sorry. Okay, continue.
I need you to make a deception check.
Am I deceiving him? Sure, whatever. Who cares?
All right. And how much for the flask?
Well, considering you can put a single drop of it, there's about 500 drops in it, a single drop per drink. Let you charge an extra, probably silver piece for it. I'd say 10 gold pieces.
10
deal.
gold it is. He sort of reaches behind the counter for 10 coins. You now are 10 coins richer.
Nice.
Nice.
Gonna mark that down this time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm glad nobody questioned how I got the map.
No one can hate
We all
lovable
trust
Pete.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
he's Pete lobbing in, standing. You just gotta understand what he's doing.
Yeah.
Trust it.
So it's morning at the Stonehill Inn. What are you guys doing?
Ordering a
I
drink.
question how Pete got the map.
Well, if I never brought that up, you never would have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Ben's a metagaming
I
coach.
found it.
A map, you say?
I'm kidding. I joke. It's a joke.
What happens when you attempt to metagame?
No, it was a joke. It was
Now
a
you're
joke.
okay. Yeah,
Anyway.
sure.
Meta.
Moving on.
Wait,
I
so
ordered a
it's
drink.
morning?
It's morning.
Let's go off and fight
Outside,
those orcs.
Outside the inn by the Shrine of Luck, you see Mr. Grail sort of kneeling in morning prayer, almost a ritual of hers.
Mhm.
You see a few people starting to rouse themselves from their houses and go about the village, making a day of it, to various workplaces around the orchard and the farms surrounding the town.
Who's that woman over there? Strange.
Oh God.
I'm gonna approach Sister Vale and say, "Good morning, sister.
Good morning to you too.
How I just wanted to ask your opinion of this whole the Glassstaff situation. I'm very
Well,
concerned.
I must say, I'm rather impressed with your actions. Without the help of you and Sildar, I don't think the Red Brands would have been leaving anytime soon. I must thank you for your help, and I have to ask you one more favor, if you don't mind.
If there's anything we can help you with, we'll certainly try."
You see, I'm not sure if I've told you before, but I'm a member of the Harpers, and
Mhm.
I've been tasked with the mission of uncovering the fate of a certain spell book. I know of an entity nearby here, Agatha, a banshee. She would certainly know what became of it, but they tend to be quite fickle and vain creatures, and I'd rather not try my luck at it, despite the shrine I tend.
Uh, we can certainly try talking to her. Could you give us the location, and we can certainly, ask if it's on our way.
Yes, certainly. Let's see. If I remember correctly, the Agatha has her lair in the woods, quite a ways down the Tribor Trail from here. If you have a map of the area, I can certainly mark it down on you. It's just outside the town of Coneyberry. She sort of tells you.
I'm not pulling out my map, by the way.
Yeah, you're not pulling out that map, obviously. But she tells you the location of the nearby town of Coneyberry and the nearby lair of this banshee Agatha. She then hands you a silver comb and tells you Agatha and banshees in general are quite vain, and they
Why are we in Thundertree?
they adore their beauty more than anything. I have a feeling if you play to her vanity with this as a gift, she would be more... Right, you're in Thundertree, my bad. She would be more than willing to give you the information that I so desire. I have some potions of healing that I could give you as recompense, as reimbursement when you complete the quest, if you would like.
Lord knows we need them.
We will return with the information. Thank you for your
This book. Before you go, you should probably know what book I'm referring to. I was tasked with uncovering what happened to the spell book of a wizard named Bowgentle.
Oh, I know him.
Yes, he's quite a renowned mage. I'm not surprised you know him.
We went to school together.
You did?
Oh, of course.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you mention that, I'm certain Agatha will be more than happy to share something, at least.
Oh, well, of course. Do you think she's single?
Oh my god.
I've not known banshees to take spouses, but I would not.
Be careful with that. I've heard that.
No, not for myself. My invisible servant here, very lonely.
Oh my god.
Sister Garail sort of turns her head a bit. I'm sorry, do I know you?
Broderick Quink, Archmage of the Academy of Waterdeep.
I should make your acquaintance.
We tend to pick up some interesting characters in our group.
Sweetie,
I can see that.
Is so true.
We'll be on our way.
I'm Dr. Thaddeus Langston, by the way, but that's not important. What is important is that banshee. I've heard their tears are so potent as an acid they can clean any stain.
We'll try not to make her
It's very hard
cry.
pressed to get one to cry, but I believe
That's
it.
why it's valuable.
Oh my god, Speedy.
My goal is not to make this banshee cry.
I did just run out of a banshee cleaner. Not too long ago. I could use a new
Break
bottle.
her heart, Brodit.
Die.
So, you are in Phandalin. It is morning. People are going about. At this point, most of the businesses have started to open up early hours. What do you want to do before heading out?
I order a drink.
Of
You
course.
go back into the bar and order a drink.
I drink.
You know, just between us, I think that one has a problem. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, my good friend.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. Kaylin, I need you to make a concept.
Okay. 13.
You're starting to feel like you may have had potentially one too many drinks, but you're on top of it more or less.
Cool.
Another one.
Wait, but what if he put a drop of that stuff in her drink?
I would have had to order that shit, and I did not. Not a thing. Sorry.
All right. Well,
All right. Well,
do you guys want to head off to deal with some orcs?
Let's do it.
Lovely little day.
I'd rather like to meet that banshee first.
Well, the orcs are on the way, so.
Well, but, we've got Brodert here, and who knows how much longer he's going to be alive. Could kick the bucket any second.
Actually, I will live for at least another 200 years.
You said that 200 years ago.
And it was true.
You guys are not 200 years old.
No, you are not.
They're human.
You're human.
Bonard,
I also only met him a few days ago.
Oh my god. I'm gonna.
anyway,
Let's go get the orc.
I mean, with
Remember, you
my
just
medicine, I
got
would
here.
expect. With my medicine, I would expect him to live forever, practically. But, well,
This is a problem
he's been.
we've known about for a long
I feel he might have been
time.
sneaking a few drops of potions without my supervision. But let's be off. We should go meet that banshee. Harvest some tears.
all right. So you make your way out of Phandalin, start adventuring again, onward back, continuing down the Tribor Trail along the forest's edge. It's back along the same roads you've traveled for quite some time now, and you start to see off to the right the foothills that are prevalent in Phandalin sort of wane and then come back again as you're sort of hugging the trail between the forest and the mountains. But so far, your journey has been relatively unimpeded, which is actually quite surprising. These are fairly dangerous.
That's because we have Milo. He's intimidating them all as a elder.
Sure, you can
Oh
take
god.
That's what I choose to believe.
Okay.
Nobody wants to mess with this little owlbear.
That's true.
He's a halfling.
You make it
The boy's a halfling. Don't quite know what you're saying.
by about mid-afternoon, you make it to the city or the village of Coneyberry. I don't have a map for this, but it's a rarely. It's a rare blah 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 blah. It's
Okay.
a small village, roughly 1.5 times the size of Phandalin, and however, it, much like Thundertree, currently lies in ruins.
Aw.
I'm
Was
gonna
it-
search the skies for dragons.
For
Okay.
presumably different reasons. The abandonment of this village seems to be much more recent, and the buildings, which are mostly made of wood from the surrounding forests, still seem to be upright, just abandoned. Looking around, you see dust starting to settle in from the mountains, and looks quite like a ghost town.
Does anyone see any tumbleweeds?
No, it's exactly where you should look for a banshee in a ghost town. They don't do well in normal towns.
That makes sense. They're very loud. Homeowners associations hate them.
Property values go way just straight down the toilet.
Did someone say toilet? Do you need some of my elixirs again?
I think
Prune
we're all
juice.
okay on elixirs.
Very well.
All right, let's go look for Agatha.
Let's do it.
Okay. So you take a left into the forest, and as you're going further into the forest, you notice the forest starts going quite a bit dark, which is strange considering that it's mid-afternoon. The sun should be still high in the sky.
I'll light up my staff with the light cantrip.
I can see.
So, very impressive. Oh, good show.
Oh my god.
Just a little bit of light. But I'm gonna look really proud of myself.
Goodness. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Be like, good job, buddy.
Is that torch bug fluid on there? Careful,
Just a little bit
it'll
of
give you hives.
Oh
my
my
energy.
God.
The forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village you just left. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a small screen, almost like a gate made from warped branches of trees that are standing close to each other, sort of woven into a dome-like shelter hidden in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
I'd like to preface this by saying to you, Thaddeus, that and the Quibble Gibber, that we're not here to make her cry, okay? We're not going to make a banshee cry. We're here to get information. Please don't take a banshee cry. That's very mean. That's just for some.
Just let me
stain
know whenever
remover.
you're done with her.
Oh well, I guess we can do that. But I'll be very upset with you.
Also, I'm harvesting some moss off of the trees and rocks nearby.
Okay.
I suppose we should go walk in then.
What was the wizard's name again?
The banshee, Agatha.
No, the wizard.
No, wizard.
The wizard. Oh, Glassstaff.
No, the other guy.
Me?
Old wizard.
Hi, I'm the other guy.
The whose spellbook that the banshee knows.
Oh, don't remember.
That seems to have been an important detail that you forgot.
Well, obviously, Robert would forget. He has Alzheimer's.
Roll history.
What's up?
Roll history.
Ah, okay.
Should have probably a -3 in that or something.
Probably do. Yeah.
So
Oh.
the wizard, the spellbook that she was asking about, belonged to your old friend Bowgentle.
Bo Gentle. That's what it was.
Yes.
Good name. Solid.
Did he have a first name?
Unfortunately, if he or she even did, Grael didn't even tell you.
You
Oh,
don't
no.
remember the gender of your friend?
I just could be anyone.
Could be anyone.
There were a lot of them. I don't remember which.
Ish.
You know, the voices from, the universe have told me that, making her cry through tears of joy, that is perfectly acceptable. Maybe you can flatter her up.
Oh, I have a spray of sorts that'll make her laugh till she's dead.
I don't think we want to use that, but maybe you could, tell a
It's
funny
just
joke
an
or something.
expression, usually. Well, let's go.
Let's
I
all
go up and knock
proceed.
on the door.
You knock on the door. It's not really a door more than it is woven branches sort of woven together and in the rough shape of a door. It's kind of hard to actually knock on, but you manage to do it.
I love this design. Whoa.
There's no response.
Well, let's just go in then. Don't see why not.
This is a little tad bit rude.
I mean,
Can I poke my head around through the thing and see if there's anyone inside?
You look around, and it's a small, sort of one-room abode. It's a home of sorts. It's a small dome of woven branches. It's sparsely furnished with what you would expect from a home. A few chests, some shelves, a table, and a couch. All of them very fine. And Kaylin, you notice that these are all of elven make.
Ooh. Mhm.
All right, so should we just wait here and tell stories and until she gets back? I suppose.
How many
I
of you
just walk
stepped
in.
inside?
I didn't step inside. I was. Oh, you just walk in.
Yeah, Broder would probably just walk in.
Okay. So the two
Probably
new people
not
walk-
walking towards the entrance, just off aimlessly.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna ask who walked inside.
I'll go
Me.
inside
And yeah, Broder went in.
Okay.
because I don't trust them.
Probably
need
calling
you
it. He's
to-
probably calling out to Bo Gentle, the wizard.
I need you two to make wisdom saving throws.
All right, I can do that. I can do that.
20.
I got a natural. I got a
one.
natural one.
Okay.
Oh God. Steve's like, okay, I'm ready.
Rip.
You know that when Steve starts doing this, it's about to go down.
So almost immediately, all three of you get this gnawing sense of dread. The air grows cold, and there's this powerful feeling that this presence that you feel. A cold,
boy.
pale light flickers in the air in front of you, sort of floating and flickering above the couch, and rapidly expands to take on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes wavering in the spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but you can see on her face her aged and wrinkled, and there is a scowl of anger. Her expression twists her features as she says, "Foolish mortals, what do you want here? Don't you know it is death to seek me out?"
You're like, yeah, about that. And
Oh.
I turn back to the door and I'm like, hey, can you come back in here, guys? I think we're fine. It's totally safe in here.
Are you all right there? You seem a bit, maybe translucent and a
Oh my
bit,
God.
bit angry. I have some herbs that'll calm you right down and bring you right back down to the ground level. If you...
Why do you, the living, choose to disturb the dead?
Dead.
wait, we have a question.
Well, if you are dead, you're looking quite well for a dead person.
You see her expression sort of smile ever so slightly, and she says, "Thank you."
Oh, jeez.
Well, what
As for the rest-
does her hair look like?
It is floating almost as if she is suspended underwater. Her hair is waving off, single strands in many different directions, floating on the wind. None of you feel.
It's not terrifying at all.
And do you happen to know? There's an old friend of mine that I'm looking for. His name is I called him Jimmy, but his Jimmy Bo Gentle.
Steve, you're muted.
Bo Gentle.
Okay.
Yes.
What
Oh, a good
about-
old friend.
What about him?
Mm.
He had
a
I'll
book, I
step
think,
in
right?
too. By the way,
Yeah, he had a book.
I'm gonna step in since I was outside before. Have to
Yeah,
make a wisdom saving throw. Am I good?
At this point, you're good now.
Okay.
You're good.
No, he had apparently he left his spell book somewhere, and apparently we have to find it for him.
Yes. And why exactly should I tell you?
Well, why shouldn't you?
He makes a good
Oh,
point.
I have this. I have this comb for your very nice looking hair. I'm gonna sort of hold up the comb.
You hold up the comb, and she sort of floats down to meet you and lifts the comb out from your grasp. Her hands phasing through your own to lift the comb out into the air from you. And she says, yes, this is acceptable. This is quite the gift. Thank you. As for the book, I must say, unfortunately, I traded it to a necromancer by the name of Cernoth from the city of Irianebor.
I don't know how to spell those words.
City of what now?
Irianebor. It's quite a mouthful, I understand, but nevertheless, I doubt it's important. It happened over 100 years ago.
A necromancer. Is that would that happen to be why you're dead but here?
I've already answered your question. I see no point to answer another.
Oh, we were
Do
just
I-
trying to be friendly.
Do I know
Yeah, we just
anything
want to
about
know this shit.
Arianabor?
Roll history.
Okay. I got an 8.
That's
You
a
know
number.
it's a city.
It's
That's not.
You know your friend, who was actually one of your professors and probably dead, was from there. I mean, to be fair, you learned that like 5 seconds ago, but you know it now. Actually,
Yes,
you don't know that your friend was there. You know that the necromancer was there. You don't know this city at all.
You know exactly where it is.
Nope.
No, you don't.
You think you do.
No, of course
you don't.
I vacation there all the time.
It's an underground city, right? I mean,
That's the city of the Drow, isn't it?
Where? That question. Where?
Where?
Where? Speaking of wheres, would you have any interest in?
oh my goodness.
She turns to you, Kaylin, who've been silently standing in the other room, and asks, "Do either of these two ever shut up?"
I wish they did, but it seems like everyone we drag along just doesn't know when to quit talking.
It is a shame, isn't it?
Tell me about it, sister.
I'm right here, you know. I can hear you.
And I look at him like, yeah, that's the point.
That's quite mean. I'm hurt a little bit.
You see Agatha sort of have a slight smile as she turns to you and says, "I have answered your question. You have the information you need. I see no point in staying around."
I find my meat case for you, girl.
I thought we had a bond, a connection.
Well, I thought we were all going to have lunch. I even packed sandwiches.
Can we eat them still?
Well, I mean, we can, but I thought we were going to make an event out of it.
You would be so kind as to get out.
If that's what
Yeah,
you
no
wish,
problem.
I'll step out
Go.
too.
Have you ever heard the one about the drow, the cleric?
As the rest of you are getting dragged out by the rest of your party members,
I'm like,
You
come on,
see-
come on, come on.
you see the spirit form of Agatha shimmer and fade back to the blue, like, cyan flame that it was flickering above the couch, and then disappear. As you leave and make your way away from the domed abode of intertwined branches and twigs, you hear as the door closes shut behind you on its own.
That was a really good door, nice. 10 out of 10.
Well, I have to say I'm disappointed I didn't get any tears, but well, a necromancer. I'm sure he's got some great meat on him.
Those tend to collect, well, I guess I wouldn't know this, but
Necromancers, they tend to collect dust.
they
just do.
they collect things, I'd
I
imagine.
think we should go take care of those orcs
Magical
first.
things.
Because, guys, we have been putting off the orcs for quite some time now.
Yes, I suppose I could use some orc sweat for
And the toes, of course. Oh, wait,
How
or was
about we
it the ogre?
engage in some fun battle, kill some orcs, and you can collect all the orc sweat you want, my friend.
Fantastic.
Did you bring your orc sweat sponge?
I never leave home without 3.
Oh my god. I drive the cart and we go to the orc.
What if you
Like a
leave home
cart.
with 2?
You
We
guys
don't have
are
a
on
cart anymore?
foot.
Okay, well, I drag the guys along. I'm like, come on, let's go.
Have you ever tried collecting the sweat of a tribe of orcs with only 2 sponges? Can't be done, I tell you.
So,
A tragedy, really.
unfortunately, it is 10:30. If you don't
I-
mind, I would like to call it here.
Mm.
Yes,
I
know,
do have
it is
to
a
get up early
session
tomorrow.
without combat.
No.
It's the filler session.
What? No.
But it was a fan-fucking-tastic.
It
That
was
was-
great.
Yes.
That was
Can I
fun.
just
I
say, Speedy?
love your new character.
Thank you.
Love your character.
Oh my god,
So
it is
fun.
so great.
I've had to mute myself a few times because I would just start busting out laughing.
And also, Galata, I'm very sorry that you showed up literally at the end. Really sorry about that.
Daniela,
Damn.
no.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, Ren, your character's
Astrid,
great too. I
your
love Broderick.
character is amazing.
Broderick Quink is cribbed from a campaign I ran a long time ago, and it's one of those characters where I love introducing him to new parties because I love seeing how they're going to react to him.
It's so cool. I loved it.
Fantastic.
I loved every
Are
minute
you
of this.
okay with what I did with your diploma?
Yeah, I don't care.
It
I feel
made
like
sense,
it
honestly.
suited that. Yeah, it suited that.
Oh God.
Oh man.
Like,
Yeah.
Speedy, anytime you opened your mouth and did like that voice and was like, I'm Thaddeus, I'm just like, oh my god.
Oh, do
Thaddeus
it again, one more time.
Langston.
Yes. Oh,
We're
Dr.
gonna have plenty of
Thaddeus
Thaddeus, I'm
Langston, if you
sure.
don't mind.
Actually, well,
Oh my god.
maybe not, but we'll hope to have plenty of Thaddeus after this.
Oh man.
I
Yeah, so
also
long as he doesn't
am-
die again.
I also am really, really super happy that you guys are like actually talking to each other in character. It's so fun.
Yeah.
And I don't even have to do anything. I love it.
Yeah. I think I like doing this voice a lot more than I like doing Single's voice, so it's
I don't
The
even know what
voice
that
is
character
amazing.
sounded like.
Stick with it.
do single just for 5
I-
seconds.
Single's ghost
I
wants
can't
us
even,
for
I
5
can't do it
seconds.
anymore. He's dead.
No,
Oh,
it's
He's
gone.
dead. Fuck him.
In the
He's gone.
past.
Fuck him.
No.
Single ladies.
Single ladies.
That was a good impression.
Classic.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm here.
Well, hello.
So
I'm the single ladies.
Uh,
Have you? Would anyone care for some goblin meat? Anyone?
Oh,
Anyone?
God.
Stay dead, single.
Smack you on the
Stay
back.
dead.
All right.
He is the deadest gnome in the world.
God,
How
thank you guys all for coming
fun.
out. Don't head out just yet. Fitzy just got back. Welcome back. But
Raid.
before we end, we're gonna do some shout outs, and then we're gonna send you guys off on a raid, if you don't mind. So why don't we start going through the cast here? Steve, let's start with you.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm the other guy. I hang out on Discord and GM for these people.
Steve is our very own personal GM. He does nothing else but stream with me. Love him to death.
I also do other campaigns that are not on this stream, and
Yeah.
Pablo is actually in one of them. We're going through Curse of Strahd.
I got murderified.
Streaming that, but oh my god, it's such
You
a
can't
great
watch it.
campaign.
I'm sorry.
You can't watch it.
I got
I
Um,
cry.
sad pop.
His character died as well in the last session.
Oh, no.
2 deaths in a week.
Steve, stop killing people. You
I
sadist.
can't help it. I can't help it. Those were my first 2.
How dare.
And they were
How
great
dare.
first too.
you'd never forget your first kill.
I mean, at least single got killed by a dragon. That's pretty
I
cool.
suppose.
I got killed by an old lady.
You
Well,
got killed by an old lady.
And they
3
weren't
old ladies.
They weren't old ladies. They were, I guess technically they were. They were hags. You got killed by a coven of night hags.
Nice. Classic.
Good one, Pop.
All right. Well, you know who I am. I'm Speedy. This is my channel, NotSoSpeedRuns, and I play Thaddeus Langston. Dr. Thaddeus Langston, if you don't mind. And we play this every Thursday at 8:30, although that time may be changing because our cast is no longer has the same schedule. But we'll see how that goes, and I play other games.
Additionally, we would like to change the time slot from right here on Thursdays because we cut in ever so slightly into literally the most popular
Right.
role.
I stream full time, like 5 days a week now, alongside my job, and the one day I will never stream is fucking Thursday nights because there's no point.
Critical Role, everyone.
Go
check them out if you haven't. They have an entire backlog of their campaign. On YouTube. And
they're cool.
They stream every week.
Don't tell them that they stream at our time.
Can we get a shout out for Critical Role in the chat?
Can we get an shout out?
If you use the
there are competitions, Steve.
Critical Role. Wormwood Gaming. I'm serious. They do a bunch of really cool stuff. You should check those guys out.
Yeah, they are cool.
This is
why we don't want to be competing and doing this during the same time. But this was literally the only time that everyone was available previously, and now they're not. So we're probably going to change at some point. But next up, Ben.
Me. I have to do a spiel.
Yes.
You can find me in the Discord. I stream occasionally. Last stream I was doing Weird to the Last Revelation. I'm on Twitter at Ben_is_able. I think you can find me most anywhere there. And yeah, I'm pretty cool, I think. And people kind of like to watch me stream, so go watch me stream sometime when I occasionally do it.
He's cool. Check him out.
Yeah.
And then we've got Pete Lemonade to stand in. Pablo.
My GPU is fried, so I'm not gonna stream until I get that replaced. But I stream at Pablondo, twitch.tv/Pablondo. So when I get back to having a GPU, that will be a thing. I'm gonna try and stream Dark Souls blind on Saturday though, using somebody else's computer.
Good fun.
Yeah. Never played a Dark Souls game, so that's gonna be interesting.
Get good.
The best.
You won't. Well, actually, you're better than games than most of us. All right, Lindsay.
Hi. Yeah, I'm Lindsay. You can find me on Discord mostly because I don't really stream anymore because I have a job and I like to go to bed early. Or you can find me playing CSGO. If you play CSGO, come find me. We can play together. And I'll try not to team kill you. But yeah, that's me. What up?
And then Brodut Quink, Askren.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I saw he needed someone to fill in, and I'm like, oh, I'm coming home from work. I can probably go hang out. It was a lot of fun. I always get a chance to. I always enjoy a chance to role play Brodert and just goof around and ruin everyone's D&D game. So if you guys have never met me before, my name is Askren. I'm the host and dungeon master of a Twitch TV channel called Exploding Dice, where we play live D&D every Saturday and Sunday. On this side of me now, this weirdo is in my Saturday campaign is an open legend horror campaign called The Writhing Moon, and we have a lot of fun. It's that's every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern. And I also have a talk show called Fuzzy Dice where I hang out with like the best of the best in nerd celebrities and podcasters and Twitch streamers and all that stuff. That's every Tuesday. And now I do Map Mondays where I make maps, D&D battle maps and stuff live and chat. It's a full week of content, so you can come down and hang out, and it hopefully doesn't conflict with anyone else's schedule. You can just hit me up on Twitter. It's just at Askren, and I talk about D&D, and I say the word butts a lot.
He does say the word butts a lot. He uses hashtag butts.
That's it.
He's
Thank you
promoting
for
a
gracing us
hashtag
with
so
your
much.
presence.
Yeah, he's fantastic, and seriously, go follow his channel. If you like me, I'm there on Saturday nights.
That's the only advertising I need, really.
Holy shit, Aspen, you have a lot of followers.
God damn. Thank you.
I'm from
He's
small
doing
town.
pretty well for
Anything above
himself.
500 is big to me.
have more than
I didn't know
500.
that's how like Twitter works. Is yeah, followers based on where you live.
No, but like I'm just so used to like small numbers of followers and shit.
Right.
All right, so yeah, check him out. Check everyone
Yeah.
else out here out. This has been a lot of fun. We're going to go ahead and raid Lanthios because he's online. We haven't raided him in a while, and I always like to show him some love. He's one of my mentors, one of the first people I started watching streaming. So we're gonna go over there and spam the hell out of his chat with the thing that's popping up in chat right now. So go show him some love. He's a cool dude. I will see you next time. Thank you so much for coming out here, everyone, playing, watching. It's been great. See you next time. And as always, don't forget to take it slow. Bye.
Dice Lulu.
I messed up.